Well, a new documentary premieres tomorrow about a very special lady with Down syndrome who dreamed of being a Hollywood star. Her brother Brian helped her fulfill that wish before she passed away, and he is here with us now. Welcome, Brian Donovan.
Thank you. Thank you.
What a love story this is.
What a beautiful story.
It is. Yeah, you know, I tell everyone, I think, you know, if you love love, this is the film for you. You know, it's a love story between a brother and a sister, and you know, I'm really excited to celebrate my sister this way.
There it is. The movie's called Kelly's Hollywood, and you had a very, very deep, special bond with your sister. Every brotherly, sisterly bond is tight, but yours was exceptionally tight. How come?
You know, I think, you know, when we were young, really young, we both loved performing. You know, we both, and my sister, as you'll see from the documentary, she's super funny. My sister was, she was a ham, you know, and she was always kind of putting on a shtick. And so she was really entertaining. And I think very fortunately, we were able to be each other's biggest fan. You know, we gave each other the attention, I think, especially as a kid, that you crave. And so we would perform, you know, back and forth and just, you know, cheer each other on. And so I think that probably elevated it to another, you know, level, if you will. And then I think, you know, because she had Down syndrome, I guess at a very young age became somewhat of a protector too. You know, I mean, this is back in the '70s, you know, when we were kids, and so, you know, there was still a lot of stuff, you know, and so I was trying to navigate that, and so, but I took that role very seriously, and that was, you know, I think that was part of it too.
Here's some childhood moments. This is from the documentary. Take a look. This is you guys back in the day.
We grew up in Buffalo, New York. Niagara Falls was only 20 minutes away, but our world was on 9 Woodcrest Boulevard. We were all pretty close, but Kelly and I had some crazy bond. From as far back as I can remember, we both loved performing. I think we liked cheering each other on just as much, and all the attention we gave one another. Kelly loved being my little sister, and I loved being her big brother.
So what I loved about this story is Kelly obviously has a big heart. She loves big, but she also falls in love.
Oh, yeah.
And she falls in love with a lot of celebrities. There was one in particular. Colin Firth.
Yes.
What was it about the magic this man had and her for him?
Well, you know, I think for my, you know, she loved the Bridget Jones, you know, series. So I think that was, you know, what really, you know, Mr. Darcy, right? And so I think that turned her on to him. But she was built for love. I mean, she loved a lot. But with Colin, you know, one of the interesting things, and there's a really lovely moment in the documentary that's really such a powerful, you know, I guess, scene for me personally, because I always wondered, you know, with my sister, how much, you know, where she thought she was in the world and who she thought she was in the world. And I knew that she wasn't normal necessarily, whatever that means. I mean, of course, that's a very relative term, but I think one of the things with Colin, if Colin knew her and Colin hugged her, loved her a little bit, then it somewhat validated her life. It somewhat made her normal, you know, and it allowed her to be like, wow, if Colin Firth knows me, then, you know, I'm normal. And in fact, in the documentary, again, there's this scene that I love that, you know, she's just talking to my wife on the phone and she's like, I'm like a normal adult, you know what I mean? And it was just such a powerful moment for me because I always wondered, you know, how aware she was and what, you know, her disability meant to her and her place in the world.
We have a clip from the documentary where she actually gets to meet the man of her dreams.
Oh, great.
Take a look.
Wow, you get a book, I'll tell you, you get your own diary.
There you go.
Oh, there he is, there goes his limo. Wow.
Mom! Hi! I met Colin Firth! You met Colin Firth? Yeah, oh my God!
Gosh, that is so sweet. Oh my goodness, she wanted to be a Hollywood star, and you promised her you would make that happen. What did you do to make that happen for her?
Well, you know, my sister was a diva through and through, you know, and she really was. I mean, when she walked in the room, you knew it. I mean, and when she left, you know, there was something missing. You know, but she always wanted to be on stage in Hollywood. I mean, really do it, you know. And I always kind of, you know, it's in the living room with friends. It's fine. But you know, towards the end of her life, she started getting, you know, health issues that, you know, elevated, and so things got a little more serious, and I thought, well, what's it going to take? It's, you know, I rent a theater, and you know, I get a red carpet, and anyway, as these things happen, you know, the snow gathered around the snowball and formed.
Wow.
Someone donated a limousine, and so I had, you know, all my friends, everyone come early and act as the paparazzi and the screaming fans, and sign autographs, and it was really that moment, you know, I think as a big brother and throughout our lives with this dream, it was magical, and you know, and then we performed for about an hour and 15 minutes in this theater. I was the host, and she was the diva, and guests, and Kathy Morris and Danny Pino from Cold Case, you know, were there.
I have to show and share with our viewers the trailer for this because it is something, especially this time of year, touches your heart. Take a look.
That's my little sister Kelly. And her dream was to be a big Hollywood star. And mine was to make it happen.
Oh my God, I'm nervous. Look out.
Mrs. Firth?
You were on the beach.
You made love.
It's the beach.
Did you drown?
No!
They come as this package deal, and that started to freak me out a little bit. I'm supposed to be your other half, but there's already a half there.
She had you for 39 years to herself. It's a big adjustment not to have you to herself anymore.
The curtain here where you come out with all the glitter and stuff.
Yeah.
In the middle.
I know do this.
And then there's usually like a screen or something they can show clips.
How you doing?
That's so beautiful and so touching to see that.
Thank you.
Was Kelly able to see the documentary before she passed?
She wasn't able to see the documentary, which was always a disappointment for me, obviously. You know, I never meant for it to be a postmortem piece, you know. She was alive when I started the documentary. She really loved the camera. I was very lucky because she was a great protagonist, you know, she loved being on film. She knew I was making a doc-mary. She used to call it doc-mary about her. She never saw it, but we were able to watch raw footage together because I had so much footage. I was like, well, Kelly will be the judge, you know. She can kind of help me edit a little bit. And, you know, so when she laughed, I was like, I made a little star. When she was bored, I was like, well, if Kelly's bored of watching herself, then that's not going to make the cut. So.
What do you think she would have thought when she saw the final piece?
You know, I think she, you know, like I think, you know, it's a magical journey. It's been really pretty wonderful, and I think she would have loved it.
You are a special big brother. Let me tell
You are.
Kelly's Hollywood premieres tomorrow on Showtime Showcase. You can get more information on our website. Go to kellyshollywood.com and you'll get more as well.
She definitely is a star, and her star is still shining bright. Thank you, and thank you,
Thank you so
Kelly.
much for having me.
Up next is Paigey.